2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Allie LaForce covering us courtside. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You take a look at the Wildcats. They're making moves up the standings, claiming that fourth spot.
Seeing where Los Angeles is, they've played with a lot of effort over this last stretch. Sometimes that's the only edge you need to beat teams that are similar in talent. They're the class of their division right now.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's Jones in at the 2. And for Los Angeles, we've got Jackson, and it's Navarro in at the small forward position. Still extremely early on, Grant. But talk about when coaches can tell if they've got it or not.
Well, unless you're a defending champion, a few games won't tell you much. What coaches are looking at now is how the players gel together and if they can produce consistent results.
Here's Poirier. Blocked! Here's Sorber, defended by Jones. Pass to Gomes. Here's Jackson. The 3 ball. He drops it from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Townsend. Shoots over Jackson. Townsend, no good. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Hits a 3-point game. And the dunk by Jackson.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. And just over a minute played here to start the game. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Pass to Jackson. Pulls it from the top of the key. Jones grabs the board. Gone 1 for 3 so far. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. In terms of his team's scouting report, Zion Williamson is at the top of it. He raved about Zion's blend of skill and strength, telling me, I don't think there's a stronger guy in our league. Plus, he can put it on the deck and finish at an elite level. Zion is like a freight train coming right down the lane. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks. Pass to Jackson. Here's Gomes. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And there's the rejection. And he drives in from deep 3-point land. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
They kept the game close, but made a lot of mistakes. And we heard about it from the coaching staff afterward.
Very few positives to take away from that game. I know it's one they're going to want to put behind them.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And here's Jones. To the paint. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Jackson down low. Misses from short range.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
And with this pause, a check on the stats to show you which teams led the league in assists last year. The 4th spot held by Los Angeles.
Well, this is a team that preaches ball movement. Just look at their assist totals from last season. They are determined to create high percentage shots.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Bass is checked in. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Townsend. 17 points in his last outing. Oh, there's the alley. Down low. And he throws it down with one hand.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Pass to Jackson. Puts one up from 19. Brooks with the rebound.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
And from the moment he set foot in this league, Herb Jones was a plus defender, Legs.
Well, Brian, people were questioning his offensive game initially, but he's been pretty solid there. And for a player who's made first team all defense, that's more than enough.
Here's Poirier. No points so far. Up top, Brooks. Just 5 on the clock. There's the 3. Poirier's shot is off. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Jackson can't get it to go. Gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Now here's Jones to the right side. Pass to Poirier. Brooks outside. Here's Poirier. The rebound by Jackson. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. Good on the bucket.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Shooting 44% to start this ball game. And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Jones with the ball. Still without a bucket. Pass to Townsend. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter here. Three-pointer, Brooks. Counted from distance.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Now here's Jackson, tightly guarded. Now Jackson, 7 points in the game. Up top, Jackson. There's the triple. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Pass to Townsend. Into the lane. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Here's Bishop. A quick shot there. It's off target. 40 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Bass. Inside. Here's Navarro. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Jones feels it out. Out left to the wing. Here's Bishop. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And at the end of 1, a closely contested. Man, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you... Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 15-6 run. And it's Townsend in at the power forward position.
Hey, yo, right here.
Jackson outside. Pass to Jackson. The shot, no good. And here's Jones. Yet to see a basket. Here's Townsend to the inside. To the wing on the left. Here's Bishop. He had 9 points in his last time out. Takes a 3, and Townsend gets it to go. Townsend's got 15 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Zion Williamson is one of the most gifted athletes this game has ever seen, but now he's taken his commitment to conditioning to another level. He said, I definitely see the difference. I'm feeling like I don't exert as much energy to get to a certain speed. My movements are swifter. Brian, back to you.
A scary thought. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Driving in. Puts it up from 12. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Tim, you look at Zion's play. Steady growth as a passer.
Well, he has more than doubled his rate of assists since his rookie year, while keeping his turnover numbers pretty stable. Brian, that makes him even more lethal offensively.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Jackson outside. Shot blocked. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. .119 left to play in the second quarter. It's stolen away. Now here's Jones. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Townsend. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
Jackson on the wing. The jump hook, and count it. Now 5 for 7. Gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Townsend. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Townsend's got 21 points in the game.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
And they're pushing it up. And he lays it in on the break.
This is how you execute in transition, getting all the way to the cup.
Well, if you have an opening, hit that gas pedal, and you will get an easy 2.
.20 seconds left in the first half.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
You're going to have to be very patient right here. Let's see how it plays out.
Jackson gets the bucket.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
1 second left. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Leading by a point. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Playing for one another. The phrase gets overused, but tonight it's right.
Hey, we should try a harmony. And next up on the docket, I'll look at... And that'll do it for us.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. So it's Los Angeles now. Jackson out there with Jackson, and it's Navarro in at small forward. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Down low. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Navarro's got his second basket of the game. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise. A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
To the paint. Here's Townsend. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Pass to Gomes. Jackson outside. Stolen. Here's Townsend. Whoa!
Oh.
My goodness! And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
Here's Jackson from deep. And there's Jackson on the assist by Jackson. Jackson's got 12 points.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Driving to the basket. Jones from outside. Drills it from deep.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Sorber. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Jackson down low. Townsend pulls it in. Townsend's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Poirier. And down it goes. 2 points. Poirier's gotten his first bucket of the night.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Pass to Gomes. Here's Sorber inside with a 9-footer. Here's Gomes. Jackson outside. And Los Angeles another 3.
And for them to get out in front, it feels like they're going to need him to lead the way.
Gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Looking at our leaderboard here, last year, the teams that made an art out of transitioning from defense to offense. Los Angeles, second.
It seemed like almost every time they forced an error, they converted on it. Not just winning turnovers, but taking them to the bank.
Here's Townsend. He's got 27. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Gomes. Another steal. Here's Townsend, defended by Jackson. Here's Poirier to the middle. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Los Angeles. On Friday, then on Saturday, and Los Angeles making a change here. Bass is checked in. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Bass. Back to Jackson. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Inside. Here's Navarro. And that one is stuffed right through.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. And stolen by Jackson. By himself. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Will it go? Townsend uses the glass to finish the layup. Townsend's got 6 here in the quarter. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Well, Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, B.A. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help.
Outside for Brooks. Pass to Poirier. Outside Jones. 6 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. After seeing a franchise player like Luka Doncic traded, you think there's anyone who is truly untouchable now, Tim?
Well, I tell you what, that trade, B.A., made me realize nobody in this league is immovable. You just don't know what the future holds, and I think fewer guys will stay with one team their entire careers.
That was a shocker for sure.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 16 points now.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Bishop. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Jackson surveying the D. Here's Sorber. Back to Jackson. Here's Senge. Still no points. Fires for 3. Sorber no good. Going 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Pass to Jones. Here's Bishop. It's blocked. Now Los Angeles moving it up. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
Here's Poirier. Brooks outside. Hits a three-pointer. Give him 8. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's Los Angeles up by 3. We've got more in store for you. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Defended by Jackson. Here's Poirier. Brooks, the pass to Jones. Back to Brooks. Jones with the ball. Shot clock at 5. Oh, ripped away. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Here's Sorber. Oh, misses the dunk. Gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Pass to Jones. To tie it up. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jones with the block. Here's Poirier. Now Jones. Pass to Poirier. Fires from deep. The rebound by Jackson. Los Angeles leading by 3. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Left side, Jones. Here's Poirier. Here's Jones. Brooks fires. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And that one falls for Jackson. And so Jackson nails both of them.
This team knows they can rely on him in these situations. He is so consistent at the free throw line.
Here's Poirier. Let's loose for 3. It's money from deep.
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Jackson outside, fires the 3.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
He makes the first of 3, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And a tough miss as the second of 3 shots is offline. 1 to go. And so he's able to pick up 2 of 3 from the line. And it's a 4-point ball game. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Poirier. There's the drive. He launches. Rebounded by Jackson.
Well, let's make no mistake about it. If you want to cut into this lead, you're going to have to generate much better shots than that.
Jams it home.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Shooting at 45% of the game so far. Here's Poirier. And he nails it.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Los Angeles leading by 3. And here's Jackson. Jackson outside. First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Big free throws there, extending this to a 2-possession lead.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Jones. From deep. Oh, it misses.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Jackson. Oh my goodness!
Wow!
Oh, he detonates at the rim. That was savage.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Here's Poirier with the shot. Shot's no good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Jackson outside. Jackson outside. He gets the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Jones outside. So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And time now to present.